Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the bullpen. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Last couple of days we had a rainy day here. JLB, welcome to the bullpen. Christian Shavu. Hope everybody's doing good. We got Doug in the house. JLB's in the house. How you guys doing? What is happening? Talked to Big E earlier. We're gonna hook up with him later on, maybe on Wednesday. Looking forward to doing that. Hello, you guys. Got the cats hanging out. Uh oh. There we go. There's Big E. Big E, come on up. Tell us what's going on in your neck of the woods. Big E is in I don't know if Big E's in Iloilo or is he in Manila. Let me put the link out. Anybody want to come up and join us? You guys are always welcome. There we go. Here's the link. Come on up. Don't be shy. Makati. Good. BK's in the house. Hello, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Got 9 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us. Don't be shy. Walk on up. Skippity doo, my darling. We got Douglas hanging out with us. I've been hanging out with him for a week and a half, I believe. Very nice place. Tomorrow I go to Chiang Mai relocation. So that's going to be a new adventure. Every day is an adventure. If you make it, every day can be an adventure. Four likes for Big Kevin. Where is Richard? Well, you got to remember that we are on another part of the world, and Richard is in upstate New York. So we're not in the same time period anymore. Hmm. Hey, Big Kevin. Hi, Big Kevin. Are you actually in Asia? Yes, I am. I am in outside of 2 hours outside of Chiang Mai. But tomorrow I will be exactly in Chiang Mai. I'll have a live broadcast tomorrow. I'll hook up my studio and um, I'll hook up with Big E and his family this week. In Chiang Mai, all of us will have a show together. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So everything is going to be really good. Yeah, you guys, pretty good. Happy, happy, happy. Come on up. I think I put the link out already. Don't remember, but I think I did. Here's the link again. There you guys go. Don't be shy. Step into the light. Step into the light. Everybody's welcome. What's going on, JLB? Yeah, that's not the real Christian Cebu. But hope I like to think that the regular Christian Cebu is doing good still. Smash that like button, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out hanging out with us. Let me adjust. How is old Frank and Bama doing? Trust those guys are doing good. One way or another. Yeah, I was stuck in the States, and now I am doing very well. I lost almost 200 pounds, and yes, I'm doing excellent. Weather is excellent. The people are very good. 8 years. That's congratulations. 8 days is long enough. But if you can stay together for 8 years, I'm doing very good. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, you guys smash that like button. Glad to see everybody out and about and never ever London, ever ending land. I missaid it, but n- I'm not gonna run it over. Like Alice in Wonderland. There you go, Kevin in Wonderland. Hello, host. Great to see you. Well, it's your morning, but it's my evening. Because again, we live on opposite sides of the world. We just got done having an excellent dinner outside. Had like a curry, chicken curry. So yeah, we're having a good time. Tomorrow we're gonna drive to Chiang Mai, and I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna hook up with Biggie and his family in Chiang Mai. No more Kentucky. Yeah, I left Kentucky, then I went up to Anchorage, and I hung out with my sons up in Anchorage for a couple of weeks. Seen a whole bunch of old friends of mine, and had a real good time with my sons and my grandkids and everything. So it was very good. Oh, I froze, didn't I? Oh, let me reboot. There we go. There we go. Yeah, sometimes we have a fluctuation. Does anybody know if Bama is out of jail? But I don't think Bama's going to be out until maybe New Year's. I predict maybe New Year's. But no, he's not out of jail. No, he hasn't calmed down. He he hasn't learned anything. I think it's in like one ear and out the other. Like it seems like he's very content on where what he's doing. How much does that do I weigh? I am right now U.S. pounds. U.S. pounds. I weigh 261. I used to weigh 440, 48, 45. So I lost a whole bunch of weight. So yeah, I and a few people are very proud of me. Mostly me. Uh, I appreciate that. I mean, lot of willpower to lose a lot of weight. Lot of sacrifice, but the sacrifice was skipping out on a lot of things. Hey Fred, hey my friend, my old friend, welcome back to the bullpen. My travels are taking me all over Thailand, and maybe later on I'm gonna go outside of Thailand and go to Cambodia and check out there. So very see where and everything is more affordable for me. No, I didn't do no operation or gastro or anything. Just I did take shots for my weight loss, but mostly protein powders and drinks and pushing away food. I quit doing soda pop. I used to be a popaholic, and now I quit doing that and exercise. So yeah, it's just a mind over matter. Really mind over. Popeye's in the house. Big E, Popeye's in the house. Hello, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys' time for coming out, listening to little old me. Um, I think Popeye was. I mean, I think Aloe was over. Talk. I think he was over at Popeye's show earlier. So I gave a shout out saying I was going to have a show. So not doing anything. Come by and sit for a spell. So yeah, hope you all are doing good and being safe and everybody. I could hear the crickets in the background. No noises, no loud music. Like when I was in Pattaya, the music kept me awake, so I couldn't sleep. So I just get up and go join the troops, spend more money. But here, no place to spend money. Well, have a couple have a couple of beers, but a case of this is like $12. Not too expensive. Hmm. I'm having a camera problem. I might have to change that wire, that cable that we bought yesterday is not um, built for my camera, so I need to. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I use a higher grade cable and see if this is gonna be see if that's gonna help. Sometimes the power conditions in different areas doesn't support everything. So you got to be careful how you do things. Makes it a little bit how do you say the word finicky, right? Finicky. There we go. There we go. Not easy doing remote studio because I think the power has a fluctuation in it. What's going on, Popeye? You want to come up and say hey to the troops? I'll put the link out again. Big E, if you want to come up, or any of you brave souls that want to come up and say hi to the troops, you guys are always welcome. Newbies or people that's been around for a while, you guys always got something to say. So don't be afraid to come up and speak your what's on your mind. Everybody has something on their mind, I think. Up, up. We got a special guest. Like to take my how do you do it? That what is
What's up?
happening?
How are you?
I am here, buddy. I am here, and you are there.
Wow. No longer in Granny's basement, huh?
You know I'm not, buddy. You and I smashed a few in the land of Bangkok.
Yes, we did. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
we
I got a couple questions for you. You were down in the south in Pattaya. Now you've been up in near Chiang Mai. Is there anything different between the two that you've noticed? Drastically different between one.
Not much difference. The people are excellent. In the city and in the country, people go out of their way to make you feel comfortable. So, like I said, in the big city, people make you feel comfortable, and in the countryside, people make you feel comfortable and adjusted. So, what I just said earlier, I got crickets in the background. In Pattaya, we have rock and roll music in the background. So that's just about the only big difference.
How would you compare like the living in the Philippines for 13 years versus now? I think it's 5 or 6 months.
Yeah, this is my fifth month. Um, the people are excellent in both countries. The food is more superior here. The infrastructure is almost identical. Like you got jungle, you got um buildings all over old buildings. You got um 20th century sky rises everywhere. Um, you got
High.
poverty everywhere.
Mhm.
So there is not much difference, except we don't have here in Thailand. We don't have. Sorry, sir, we are out of stock. We don't have that, and we don't have brownouts here. Um, oh, the airport is
Yeah,
more
infrastructure.
superior
Hello.
here.
So you got better infrastructure, better food, and what was the other one? No, out of stock, sir. Got it.
Yeah, but the people hospitality is the same, I believe.
Hmm.
My opinion only, though. Some people could argue, but um, real expensive hotels they speak good English.
So
But
certainly, all those things you mentioned are in favor of Thailand, but English would definitely be in favor of the Philippines. Have you found the
correct,
lack of English affecting you in any way, or is it
no,
not a big?
no. People go out of their way to accommodate me. Literally, they go out of their way to help me.
Is that because you
And
seem so pitiful, or is that you have a sign on that says "Fresh out of Grandma's basement"? Or
that could be it, or I am blooming. Um, what's a good word? I am blooming like like I want they want to rub against me and get something.
wow. Well, you lost 190 pounds and you've kept it off. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. I mean, you can't. It's
Well,
hard to
you
imagine.
seen? Remember when we were in Soy Cowboy and we were at that disco place, and you seen how those girls acted around me?
Oh, they were all
So
over you, man, like ugly on an ape.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, and I was shy because I didn't have no drinks in me, but they treated me very nice.
You didn't have any cash on you. That was why they were upset.
Yeah, because I've been having shit problem with my card. That's fucked up. But we
You
got
should get
Aloe
another
in the
one.
house.
Aloe, aloe, aloe. Do
Come
do
on
do
up and
do.
say hey to everybody. We got Big E in the house. We got Popeye in the house. Come on up and say hey. Let me put the link out. Everybody's welcome. I'm having some holy water.
Oh, What denomination is that? Just kidding.
Oh, Buddhist special.
Well, you're 2 hours out of Chiang Mai. Doug lives up there. It's close to the border, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, not too far from the border, I believe. I'm not sure. We got Pennsylvania trucker. He's gonna have surgery on his back or neck area in a couple of weeks. So he's getting ready for that. I'd like to wish him luck and good health on that.
definitely.
Got my good buddy Captain Billy Jack. Give a big shout out to him. He just had back microscopic back surgery, and he's on a deer hunt. And then after that, he's gonna come to Patia, and he's gonna hook up with me, and we're gonna spend a month together here in Patia.
Fabulous. So when are you going back to Patia?
On December 1st, or maybe sooner.
Have you
So,
finally got laid?
who said that?
Uh,
Oh,
Sales.
I've been. That's no. Ever since I left the state, haven't had a problem with that. Had to get rid of the long reach of the arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank goodness you didn't have like super short arms all those years.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had alligator arms, man. That would have been brutal for you. So you're gonna go to Cambodia? Are you gonna go to Vietnam also?
Well. Captain Jack um mentioned to me about somebody wanted to go to Cambodia after this trip. So that does sound like a winner to me. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I think Mick Fisher is going to Da Nang, Vietnam. So that's not too far from. I think
And
that's just
and
a
and
business class
Philip
flight.
wants is going to go to the Da Nang next month. Then he's going to go to Philippines, from what I understand.
Kevin, world traveler. The question came up: do you and Stank get along? Yes, they get along really well. Cheap Charlie, they are like Siamese twins.
Good.
You and Frank are your best buddies, right? You guys are pals now.
Oh,
He asked you if you
well,
and Frank get
I
along.
let everybody. I let anybody on my show, of course, but I mean that's as far as buddies, I mean, I treat everybody respectfully on my show.
But you got along better with him lately, I think.
Well, yeah, like I said, as long as he's not flagging my channel 24/7, I mean, smash that like button, you guys.
Smash it.
How have you been? When is your next um, jump across the narrow sea?
Well, tomorrow.
Well, no. I'm talking about you. Are you gonna take a rest for like a month or two, or
Well, I'm going to go from Thailand to Europe, and then I'll be back, and then I'll probably go to. I was thinking of going to Cambodia. Going to Cambodia, see him reap for a week.
yeah, that'd be pretty nice to check out. I think.
Maybe go over to Da Nang with Mick Fisher.
Okay.
I got my family with me, so I want. I think they want to go they want to see all those places as well. Maybe
Yeah,
follow them as well. So, yep.
yeah. I think that would be pretty cool. Also, we got
Yeah.
Popeye on first base.
Popeye's in the house.
Hey, Big
Oh,
E, Kevin Media, what's up, guys? How goes the
hey,
battle, man?
Doing
oh
good.
man,
Doing good.
one day at a time, man. One day at a time. Battle is going good.
That's good. That's good. Did you guys vote?
Yep, I did.
Tell the truth, Kevin.
Nah, no, but Douglas did. He spent a lot of money sending his
Douglas
absentee
paid
ballot.
$60 to send it by
Wow.
certified mail.
Wow.
Yeah,
Gotta do your civic duty, guys. Vote, vote, vote. Okay? Because if you don't vote, I don't want to hear any complaints out of you about
yep,
who's in office. Okay?
that's right.
You know, that's the deal there. That's definitely the deal there. So, Biggie, seeing how you're up here, what fucking trouble are you causing now?
Not
Come on,
much. I
tell
haven't
old
done.
Popeye, tell Popeye the fucking truth. Tell Popeye the quiet part.
He's just trying to hook up. This week, him and I and his family gonna hook up in Chiang Mai. So right now we're just coordinating.
We're all going to Chiang Mai tomorrow, and
Chiang Mai's a nice place to go, right? Um,
Yeah,
I haven't been there yet. I've only been to other parts of Thailand, so it's my first time as well.
you'll enjoy it. And but just be careful, okay? Don't open a live show while you're in Chiang Mai or Phuket and kissing on lady boys, okay? Just stop that stuff, all right? That stuff
My
that's
wife,
gotta
a
go
Roger.
away.
I'm going to have
All
my
right?
family with me, so that's
Yeah.
not very likely to happen.
I'm gonna be solo. I'll be with Big E, but I'm not gonna
So
show my colors.
watch Kevin, watch your alcohol intake. That way you don't end up on that side of the street. Okay. All right.
I hear
That's my
that.
advice to you.
That's some solid advice, I think.
But yeah, but
Well, I think Sick Grandpa will vote for that. I mean, he could probably say that he learned many lessons from that day.
um, I don't think I think we've all learned a lesson. I mean, because a few days ago I saw a repeat performance.
Oh, I didn't see that. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what you're talking about.
there was a repeat performance. He was in a bar in Phuket, and I mean, all the gals had Adam's apples.
I got.
Okay.
I missed that. I'm sorry to say I missed that.
Look, all you guys got to remember when you go to Southeast Asia or the Far East, there are no chicks with dicks. There's only guys with tits. Okay? Remember
Mm,
that. Okay?
Huh. Well, that's something to remember, I believe.
Maybe do an inspection before you leave the bar.
Well,
Before you,
yeah. Do a little like a pat down.
You know, I'm almost tempted to hop on a plane, go to fucking Pattaya,
Yeah.
and go to the warm up bar, find that chick he was kissing on, and interview her. I
There
think
you
that would
go.
be that would be quite interesting. Oh man.
If she has an apple, she has a banana. Huh.
That's correct. Correcto
Ooh.
mundo, you know? But it's funny, man. It's just all funny. You can't
Well, you
get
got to
it.
look at it just like entertainment. I told you guys this years ago. Smash that like button.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Entertainment.
you having a good time traveling around with the family there, Biggie?
When I can do it, I can't always take them everywhere, but
Yeah.
I've been very busy lately. The last many months, I haven't really had much time for YouTube. So this is kind
Uh-huh.
of a,
Yeah.
a little bit of a
Yeah.
break before I go back to Europe.
I mean, YouTube is just like fucking secondary. Like right now, I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving, Christmas. I mean, the really great weather is back in Florida. Like this morning, it's 78 degrees, very low dew point. I was out at 6 a.m. on my bike, hitting the trails. You just, and YouTube's an afterthought. Maybe for at nighttime, little fun once in a while, but you gotta take care of your family first.
I've just been too busy to devote any time to it at all, other than an upload. If I add a place, I'll do an upload real quick, and
Yeah.
I don't even pay attention to it. I haven't had much time. It's boring too. It's the same characters year after year. It's just I walked
Hmm.
away from it before for 2 years, and I'm kind of in that mode right now where I'm just not motivated to pay any attention to it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I only got two more live streams in me, and that's election night tomorrow night, and then way out Christmas Eve. The Locked Up Abroad special. And then basically, I'll fucking go quiet for, I'll go quiet for quite a while. And
Go hibernation for a little while.
yeah, I'll let all these people stew, you know. I mean, because it only takes you about 10 minutes to get back into it and figure out what the hell is going on. Because it's the same old grind.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not up to date on any of the stuff that's going on. Like I haven't been following Frank or Bama or anybody else. Um,
Well, I mean, I get you up to date in 3 seconds.
okay.
Bama's still in fucking jail. Boom. And Frank is still an asshole. Now you're up to date.
Well,
Okay.
That pretty much calls it, right?
I mean, I
that's why
don't
I was
have to
able to
go
take
into a
6 months
long
off, Papa.
diatribe.
That's what my mom used to tell me on soap operas, like General Hospital. She said
Yeah.
you can go away for a year and then you need one day and you're all up to speed. I think I don't know what's going on, but I think if I were in Barry's shoes, I would just admit and you know plead guilty, file a countersuit if you have the right to do that, and just move on with it. I don't. That's kind of what I thought for a long time. So I don't know if he's
Dude,
fighting it.
all the people with common sense have been telling Bama, just plead guilty, end it. You're going to get out of the detention center a lot quicker once that's all wrapped up. But, uh, you know,
Yeah, but does he want to get out of the detention center? I mean, he might be
well,
content just where he's at.
well, that's a great friggin' question you have to ask yourself, and Barry is not going to be honest with you on what he truly wants. And, he's been told how to end it, but he won't end it. And it just
Look,
boils down to silly human fucking pride. You know what I mean? It
Popeye,
really does.
if you get a chance, if you have any communication to any of those people, if you remember, Ricky was brought up on charges for assaulting Fazio. He pled guilty, and he was 4 days time served plus his 50,000 peso fine. He was done, and he didn't get kicked out of the country, and he didn't get blacklisted.
Yeah, that
And
was for an assault on an American.
for an assault, a physical assault on
Yeah,
camera. So I think if he just said, you know what, I did it. He did a lot of things too, and I'll bring that up at a separate time. He did it. I mean, I did it, and I'm guilty
yeah.
of doing that. I shouldn't have done it. Blah blah blah. he'd probably be out of the country by now if he could bring himself to do that.
It just comes down to this: being stubborn, being ignorant, and wanting to prove you're right. Okay. Sometimes you just have to put your balls on the silver platter and take your fucking punishment. And neither one of these,
Put your head on the chopping block and
yeah,
see what happens.
and neither one of these guys want to do that. They're so friggin' stubborn. It's ridiculous. So hey, December I'll have a locked up abroad special. Uh, the following Christmas I'll be having another locked up abroad special, and probably a couple more Christmases after that. Uh, all right, and that's the way I see it right now. That's what I see. And if you could tell me I'm wrong, I would appreciate where you tell me where I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I think he should do that, and then it doesn't mean Frank hasn't done a lot of other horrible things that he should be held accountable for as well. But get this one out of the way, then bring up the next one, once he's cleared of it. But staying in there indefinitely, there was a guy there when I visited. I want to say he was in there for 7 years under
Fuck.
house arrest. It was unbelievable. So,
The rest.
Barry, if you're out there, just take your lumps and get it over with and go home. That's what I hope you can do.
And when you're arguing with a guy like Frank, who believes he is correct 100% of the time, and he can do no wrong, you're not gonna fucking win. Okay, Frank is just a fucking mean old man. He is fucking mean. Okay, and if you get caught in his vortex like Barry did,
No,
okay,
yeah, or his spider web.
yeah,
He'll never let you out.
yeah, it won't let you out because it's enjoyment for Frank. It truly is. It's enjoyment for Frank, is what it is. And so, hey, that's what it is. And everybody's tried to tell Barry, but it's like talking to a wall. Okay. So Barry's going to suffer the slings and arrows, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
It's pretty shocking.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is shocking.
You feel bad when you see somebody locked up. I mean, even if you disagree with everything he did or stands
But
for.
but you feel bad. But afterwards, he start open up his mouth and start talking shit again, and then you go, damn, he deserved to be in jail still.
Well, you might,
Yeah,
but it's still you feel bad that anybody is in that situation.
I mean,
But will he learn his lesson when he comes out, or is he still gonna come out swinging?
oh, he'll come out swinging. He's a fuck. I mean, he's a consummate fucking moron. All right, and he's even said, when I get back to the United States every day, I'll do a fucking live stream and I'll say all kinds of nasty shit about you, Frank. Blah blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah blah. Oh, great, Barry. That's a real good thing to say while you're in fucking jail. Okay. I mean, they they don't make them any smarter than that. I'm telling you.
exactly. So really, he gets what he deserves.
Uh, both of them are gonna get what they deserve. Barry's just always going to be a product of either the Philippine or the American judicial system. Okay.
Uh
Frank is just a mean old guy in pea-stained white underwear on the front lawn yelling at kids to get the fuck off. Okay. Frank, I mean, you see a guy like Frank, and I said it last night, just walk the other way. Walk the
oh.
other way.
Hello, come on up.
Well, that's what I've
We
done. I
got
never
in the audience.
Frank in years. I just don't have any interest in hearing what he has to say.
Now, you get caught in Frank's vortex. That's it, man. That's it. I mean, there are many people that have walked away from it, and you have to ask yourself, who hasn't? If this is the easier question. Who hasn't, Frank, had an argument with or a go around with? Who hasn't? That's the question you have to ask yourself. And
It's everybody for the most part.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
he had got. Hey, we get a flying circus in the house. Thank you guys for coming out.
you know, and yeah, it's been everybody. So, you know, and I think we demonstrated that last night when I was having a conversation with Aloe, and but that's where it lies, and there's there's really no more to talk about for a while. So
Yeah.
just let it sit, let it fucking stew, and just sit here and tally up some of the stupid things each one of these vloggers are gonna do. You know?
Look like Cheap Charlie left India and now he's back in Thailand, back in Bangkok. Because he left a couple of days ago and like last week to go to to go to India, and now he's back again. So that didn't last a long time.
Wow. India's not high on the list.
I mean, you want to go see India? Just go to Pattaya or Manila or New York. I mean, you don't need to literally go to India. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
that's yeah. I just don't. Yeah, India. I'll just say no, thank you.
Oh man, have you been to India, Popeye, on your travels?
No, I have not. But I do know this for a fact. The only interesting thing to see in India is the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Go see the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, but I don't think I could handle the smell of the Ganges River,
Oh,
the food. Uh,
but the food is good.
yeah, I just
If,
curry make
if, if they wash their hands in another way.
curry makes me want to throw up.
Oh,
Okay, it's just
are you
not
talking
my
about Indian curry or British curry? There's two different kinds.
either one, dude.
Okay.
It's just no, thank you. Okay, and I've stepped in a lot of countries. Like,
Mm.
eh, for instance, I remember one of the first times my ship pulled in the Philippines. You're coming down the channel, you can see Grandy Island, you can see the Subic Bay mountaintops,
Uh-oh.
and there's a certain smell. Okay, now every city has a certain smell,
Yeah,
and
I remember Manila, how that smells.
yeah, and some of them are good, some of them are bad. Right? I remember when I went to Athens, Greece. I got off the ship. We were going to go see the Acropolis, blah blah blah, this and that. There was a certain smell in the air. You knew you weren't in America, right?
Yeah.
And there are countries that I've been in, like Alexandria, Egypt. Dude, the smell is horrific. I mean, you just want to fucking throw up. I was so
Smell
happy.
like the toilet?
So it smells like a cesspool.
Yeah.
Uh, you remember your kid? You went out to the street and you opened the garbage pail and you threw the garbage in there, the soil.
Yeah.
All right, kind of smelt like that. All right, but I wanted to see the pyramids. I wanted to see the Sphinx. All right, And so I put up with that. And it's a very dirty country.
Huh.
It's, I mean, so you got to have a strong stomach in some of these places you step into. Right?
Biggie, is that true?
Well, certainly India is true. I haven't been to Alexandria, but I've been to Cairo a few times, and it's there's certain good
Pretty
parts.
close, right?
The pyramid area, Giza, where the Great Pyramid is, that's a horrible area around
Hmm.
there. The people are horrible. The
Yeah.
regular Egyptian people are pretty nice, but the Giza people, even the regular Egyptian people, don't. They're kind of afraid to go in there for. They're constantly trying to hustle you. But India is the worst in terms of smell. I've been there a couple times, but the smell and the food, everything Popeye said is 100% true. It's horrifying. I gotta tell you, all you can wait to do is get out. You just want to. As soon as you get on the airplane, you are literally kissing the floor. I used to feel that way about Saudi Arabia years ago too, back in the '90s, but that's gotten better. I used to kiss the ground, when I got out of there.
Yeah. And these are some of the things you learn when you're traveling. Okay.
Yeah.
And I kind of laugh at some of these guys that have dumped in the Philippines and they go back and forth from like Pattaya to Philippines, or some just stay in Philippines and they call themselves world travelers. I
There
can't
you go.
laugh. I just fucking laugh. They wouldn't know a world traveler if it fucking hit them in the face, for crying out loud.
Barry's a world traveler.
One thing I can tell you, it's easier to be a world traveler now. If you go back, 30 years ago when I started traveling, that was pretty tough. You didn't have Google, you didn't have
Yeah.
cell phones. It was kind of scary. You could get lost very easily, and
No Google map.
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
I went to Russia in 1992. Right, the wall had just come down, and not only was there no Google, but nobody spoke English. I had to hire somebody from the university to be a translator, and they just looked at you like, and if you didn't know where you were, you could spend hours just trying to find your way back to where you started from. So it's kind of now it's so easy right now. It's a piece of cake to travel right now compared to the.
Yeah, you just have to know the currency and stay on budget if you have a budget.
Yeah.
Well, with all the tools that we have, being connected on the internet, having a digital SIM
Hey,
cards,
Richard, come on up.
piece of cake.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, if you have a companion, it makes it a lot easier when you're traveling. But if you're on solo and you never been anywhere, then it's kind of rocky. My opinion only.
That's what makes it fun, Kevin. That's why you got to start traveling. You know what you should do is leave all your bags there at Douglas's place. Leave your 20 bags and your 500 pounds worth of crap. And use a carry-on only. I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, but
I talked to Don C. He said that you showed up literally with 250 pounds worth of crap, and you haven't even opened the bags yet. I guarantee you, there's some of those bags you haven't opened in 5 months.
that's fucking bullshit. I use but see, but the majority of my stuff in my bags is my studio.
Well, no, leave it there with Douglas's place and bring only the stuff you need. That way you can get around. Just on the traveling part alone. I remember recently taking a trip from Malaysia to Singapore. My bags were more expensive than my body. And that's saying something.
Richard has been asked to show some skin.
Yeah.
Richard, I'm pretty horny this morning. Show me some ankle, man. I want to see some
Gaga.
ankle. All right.
Suckers. Don't do. Come on, Richard, but don't listen to him.
But anyway, I got to rock and roll, guys. It's nice to talk to you. You know, you guys stay out of fucking trouble.
No kidding, man.
You
Always
are
stay out. Listen to the old man.
And when you're in the bars in Pattaya, Phuket, or Chiang Mai, make sure you do a weapons check. Okay? Weapons check, guys.
I thought you were gonna say don't ring the bell. Oh, ring the bell.
ring her
Do a
bell, not
weapons
his bell.
check, all right? You don't
All right.
want to wake up in the middle of the night with something in your backside.
Patting you down.
All right, later, guys.
Doing the feel.
All right.
Whew.
Popeye.
All right, Popeye. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us here in the bullpen.
So
See,
we have confirmation that you have 10 bags.
I don't have. I only have 4 bags. Two big bags, and then a roll-on bag, and a backpack. I got 4 bags.
You know what? Near the hotel that I'm staying, there is a storage place. I did this in Cebu. $20 a month stored. I still have a ton of stuff stored there. You know, maybe the equivalent of 10 or 15 bags worth. So that's something to think about, honestly. Being able to travel light, it's a lot cheaper that way. Popeye never ring the bell.
What's going on, Richard? Huh?
So what else is going on?
We found out today about her dad. So everything changed. So we'll leave Chiang Mai tomorrow, probably afternoon.
Well, I hope he gets better. That's very, very
Well,
bad. Tough news, you know.
yeah,
I mean, how's it? How have you enjoyed staying up there with him?
yeah.
Your nature.
We the whole family, all of us had a good rapport. So yeah, we have good. I mean, good food, good company.
But
I have the upstairs to myself and all.
is that kind of a nature, like a wilderness area?
Yeah,
You're 2.5 hours away from Chiang Mai, so maybe it's kind of, is it provincey? Or
yeah.
just a small town? That's cool. Did they find the American guy that was? Yeah, I think he washed ashore. I think he showed up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Kevin has left the building. Oh, here he is.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
my camera took over. I got multiple cameras, and one took over the other.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's very nice of them to let you stay there. Hopefully you're being very thankful and
Oh, yeah, I help out. Grab a broom and sweep and oh, she's a hard woman.
You
Yeah,
should
you.
cook. You should cook for them one time.
Well, I offered. I definitely give them because I told them I used to be a cook on the ship, and I give suggestions and all.
What were you cooking on the
Oh,
ship? Were you cooking like seals and
on the crab.
blubber?
No, what's wrong with you? But yeah,
Kevin has disappeared once again, everybody. Well, I guess he's so happy to be out of Kentucky that he got a little hysterical. He said he's tired of grandma's basement.
well, man, well my aunt's basement, but man, I was sick and tired.
You know, in looking at the map here, it looks like you
What
can
happened?
go in.
Oh, yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
It looks like you can go to Laos very quickly from where you are. From where you are at the moment. Have you ever thought about going to Laos and then you
Oh, really?
Vietnam? Hmm?
Well, I need to do a visa run in December, like at the end of December. So maybe we'll just go to Cambodia, like when you go to Cambodia.
So is he live north of Chiang Mai?
I don't know.
You don't know where you're at. Now he's hiding in the attic. Well, he went from the basement to the attic.
Yeah.
Kind of like Brett Glasso. I think he's a. I was thinking of Brett Glasso the other day because right here where I'm staying, there's the largest IKEA in the world is right here. That's where Brett works.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think you could also consider going to Laos because Laos is pretty close to where
But
you are.
yeah, but
For a
well,
visa
see,
run.
Captain Billy Jack is coming in December 1st, and I'll be there to pick him up.
Does he have his ticket already?
No, he's picking up his ticket soon. He already got his passport, and he'll pick up
Well,
his ticket this month.
well, I mean, what I mean is he fully recovered?
Yeah,
'Cause
because
oh, okay.
he's on a deer hunt right now with like a bow and arrow deer hunt.
Let's see. Well, that's good. At least he's better.
So, because he said you talked to him, and
Well, I talked to
you
him that time because of the issue where I couldn't get
yeah
the thing, and then he was
yeah
able to do it for me.
yeah. But he said you guys was talking, and maybe you mentioned about Cambodia to him.
You know, there's a lot of people going to Cambodia now to Siem Reap. I think
Yeah,
they're going to, Phnom Penh as well. But Siem Reap has a huge expat community. They have their Pub Road, I think it's called, and it's closer to
yeah.
the lake and
That
everything. It
in
looks
Chiang
really
Reef.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Southeast. Well, if you're southeast, I bet you're
5 hours from Laos.
okay.
Because also we were I am 5 hours from Cambodia from Pattaya, and then 5 hours back. That's how I was taking my border run.
Well, here's the thing. Look, let me give you a little clue here. I was looking at flights to Bangkok, right?
Yeah,
If you had no baggage, let's say you could just go without baggage.
like a carry-on.
Yeah, from Chiang Mai to Bangkok. I just looked this up the other day.
Good. What? 120 baht.
Now, well,
No,
it's
no. 1,020 baht.
well
One way to Cambodia.
to Bangkok though, it's only $28.
Hmm.
So instead of like you took your what would you say it was like 17 hours to get from Pattaya to Chiang Mai? So
Pattaya to Chiang Mai.
Nook Air $29 one
No,
each
no, no,
direction.
no, no. Only 9 hours from Pattaya to Chiang Mai.
Really? I thought you
Nine
said it was
hours.
okay.
Yeah. I
Well,
was given misinformation.
well, 9 hours isn't that bad. Hey
Yeah.
ET, what's up? 20 kilos of baggage consumed by post. Yeah. Well, what I think you ought to do though, spend the month in Chiang Mai, right in where he's putting you up, and then go to all those night places that you want, and then you have something to compare it to. It's not a fair comparison to compare a city like Pattaya to kind of being more in the rural area or the wilderness. You might really like Chiang Mai if you give it a chance. What's up, ET?
What's going on, BT?
Not BT, ET.
Oh, ET. I'm sorry. Oh, ET. I'm sorry. I'm not wearing my glasses. I'm just hearing. There we go.
I met ET before in Kuala
Yeah.
Lumpur. Thought he was.
Yeah. Douglas was telling me that.
There were two fascinating revelations when I met him. One, he's about 6'2", and he's not gay. So all the
And
things
he's
you hear
and he's gray hair.
oh, I think he does that on purpose. He kind of like salt and peppers up his hair just to look more
Oh,
like a distinguished old gentleman.
there you go.
I would love for him to come. That's a very good idea. If he can't, we're gonna go down to KL and meet him.
Yeah, come on up. I'll put the link out if anybody want to come up and hang out with us here in the bullpen. Everybody's welcome. Don't be shy. Smash that like button. Hit that super chat button. Payday's coming up. Hit that super chat button. I'm almost at $100. So hit that super chat button.
The reunion would be within this next week, ET.
Yeah.
We'll all be in Chiang Mai.
Yo, all of us are gonna meet. There's a nice German restaurant in Chiang Mai we found.
How about have you found a Mexican restaurant? A good Mexican restaurant?
Doug, is there a Mexican restaurant in Chiang Mai? I don't know if Doug is with us. He might have went to the bathroom.
So, do you have a girlfriend yet, Kevin? Are you still on the prowl?
I got a whole bunch of people pounding on my door.
Are you gonna do the Ricky drama thing? FFO, friends.
What is,
Fun and friends only.
oh, oh. I got one in Cambodia that um has a good job, and she's a nice person, and I talk to her on a daily basis.
Miguel's and Amigos. I'll definitely check that out. The old girl in Cambodia routine, huh? I'll verify that one, pal. So
I'm not
don't do the
saying
old, I got a
Gaga.
girlfriend in Canada routine. Come on, everybody played that trick.
Hey,
Every
she's
guy,
listening right now, so be be nice.
bring her up.
She's
Bring
listening.
her up.
She's listening to our show. So
Bring her up.
Buttercup.
Let's interview her.
No,
I remember I
no.
interviewed you and somebody else before. I won't mention any names.
Oh yeah, she's a lunatic though. Yeah,
And you were sitting there
there's too many nut jobs out here. Boy, I remember that one.
and you're texting me all the whole time saying, "Why are you asking that?" And I'm like, "Dude, this thing has 0% chance of working."
God.
That's what happens when you don't get laid for 10 years. You start.
No, because you guys are all you guys are bad trolls to begin with. So I mean,
Well, I didn't think you would make it with that one because she was playing
yeah,
three of you at the same time. All you guys are fighting over
three
her.
monkeys.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one is pretty nice. But I got other ones that are leading me around.
Yeah, I will definitely get him hooked up with you, ET, unless you're coming up here right now with that kind of link. ET has essentially retired me from YouTube because I don't have to be on anymore. He does all the he does all the work. Anything you want to know what's going on, he knows. You pretty much stayed away from YouTube too, right?
Well, yeah, until you guys convinced me to go have a show and everything, and hey, Gypsy, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're feeling good and recovered and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, be careful whatever you do out there because the older you get, the harder it is to recover.
You say that when they're in their 60s and 70s, not when they're in their 30s.
Yeah, well, still, well, even in your 30s, it's still hard to recover sometimes. You're not young no more. So when you get messed up, it's still not that easy to brush it off walk it off. Walk. I always heard that word before. Walk it off. What? You walk it off.
Yeah, but they gave him.
Let me plow into you.
He got good medical care. They like him there.
Oh,
He's a valuable teacher. They said, "Hey, we need to take care of this guy," and now he's back. Thankfully.
back again. Yeah, you just gotta be. So is your family and everybody all ready and gung ho about going?
Yep, they are. They're all here. You can probably hear little noises in the background. It's the first time all of us are traveling internationally together at the same time.
And everybody got a passport and do you need a do your kids need a passport or does everybody need a passport?
They need a passport. They do not need a visa. They can go for 30 days to Thailand without a visa, but they do need a passport, yes.
But now it's 90 days, right? Without you can enter the kingdom without you can have a 90-day visa.
I'm not familiar with that. I know in Vietnam it's 90 days. I thought that they just extended it for Americans in Thailand to 60 days. But Filipinos don't have the same rules. I think they get 30 days.
Wow.
They get 21 days to Vietnam visa free, but we have to get a visa for there. So you can't just show up in Vietnam.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of that was one of my hiccups.
I mean, you just got to go online and get it set up. It takes about 3 working days.
Yeah.
But the nice
that's
part
what
about it
Philip
is
said.
you get 3 months without you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to have an onward ticket or anything like that. You just
Yeah, I didn't need to have an onward ticket when I came here from Alaska. They didn't even look at it. They just stamped, and I was in my wheelchair and because of my leg, and they just shooed me on. They didn't even ask if I had an onward ticket.
Are you still in a wheelchair right now?
No, I was wearing my leg brace. I got my leg brace right here. Like if I'm doing long distance walking, then I put my leg brace on. I told Captain Billy Jack, since he had his back surgery, that microscopic surgery, I told him when he goes to the airport, request a wheelchair, and they'll push him from point A to point B all the way to the gate. At any airport. And he said that's a good idea. So you guys, when you're traveling, always ask for a assistant wheelchair, and they'll take you all over the place. It's better than humping your bags and everything.
Maybe Popeye will send you his mobility scooter.
Now you're talking. You're talking, brother.
Frank said he had a mobility scooter, so it seems to be true.
But yeah, I mean, especially these giant airports, like in Hong Kong, Seattle International. Man, those are too big to be humping from, and then you're in a hurry and you don't know where you're going, man, and you're having some little Indian pushing your ass. He's so little, and he needed like 2 people pushing me all over the place. It was pretty pathetic. And then in the Alaskan International, I had a big ass Samoan pushing me, and it was pretty good. I gave him $5 tip, But that little Indian guy, I gave him a $2 tip.
The big
Then he
Simone wasn't your ex-wife, was it?
looked like, but the guy had a mustache.
Oh, and your wife shaved that off.
I think so.
So ET says passport only. Now, one thing I will tell you, if you go to Malaysia, as an American, you get 3 months with no visa. So that is really nice. It's very, very nice. And Malaysia is really quite cool.
Yeah. Just don't break the law and don't try to get a drink.
Oh no. They have alcohol there.
Yeah, just cost an arm and a leg. From what I understand.
It's not that much more. It is a little bit more because they're not subsidizing it, or they're not, they're trying to discourage it. If you're looking for cheap beer, though, Vietnam is the place to be. It's only like $1 beers.
Yeah.
It's also a very big beer country. They have so many Vietnamese brands.
This beer in Pattaya, 75 baht for 1 liter. Compared to in the bar, a small beer costs 100 baht. So 1 liter outside the bar is 75. Inside the bar with the regular beer, 100 baht. Don't make sense.
So does that mean outside? Does that mean the store?
That's what I'm doing. My drinking was outside the bar, over at the cafe.
I see.
It's like a mom and pop cafe. That's where I'll go sit and drink and watch all the girls and stuff.
In Vietnam, though, it's about 40 baht for a beer.
Wow.
45.
Pretty good.
I mean, they have Heineken. It's about $1.50. They have their local beer. It's about $1.
It tastes the same, and it's all going to keep me awake all night pissing. So fuck it. I'll just drink the local. It's all going to come out the same way. My point of view, of course.
Oh, their local beer is just as good. They have a lot of local beers there. They also have the Philippine beers. They have like San Miguel Light and Red Horse and things like that.
Have you been to Cambodia before?
I've been to Phnom Penh, not Siem Reap. I want to go to Siem Reap.
Uh-huh.
I haven't been for years, though. It was probably 2016 or 17. It's been a while.
Well, that's something to look forward to. I never been there, so I wouldn't mind checking that out.
See, AT saying Americans get 90 days and visa free. The nice part about Kuala Lumpur, it's the same thing in Bangkok. It's just like you're in America there. It's very, very modern infrastructure. And it's a lot cheaper than the Philippines. Both of them are. Philippines is really expensive these days.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing all this time.
Oh, yeah.
But Philip wants to go there again. I don't know why, but he has his mind set.
Hey, Kev, catch up with Ricky Drama for a beer.
Yeah.
Well, I think, Ricky.
I got no problem with Ricky.
I think he was going to go. Well, he's not going to go. If Kevin goes back to Bangkok, he'll probably see him there for sure.
Yeah, but I'm just going to go to Bangkok and then get on the bus and then transfer and then go back to Pattaya and pick up. Well, see, but Captain Billy Jack and I are going to meet up at the airport, and then I'm going to pick him up, and then we're going to take a private taxi and go to Pattaya. I mean, taking the bus is too much of a bitch to sit next to somebody and like for an hour and a half drive. I mean, I'd rather just take a um, hundred, take the 100 baht taxi, and for both of us, cheap.
100 baht taxi to go to from Bangkok to Pattaya.
No, no, not 100, but a thousand. I'm sorry, 1,000 baht.
Yeah,
It would be easier just to do that than take the bus.
I mean, when I went to Pattaya, it was 2,000 though. You got to be. I think it's about $50 or $60. Not.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, at my hotel, they said one way from Pattaya to Bangkok, it was 1,020 for like a luxury luxury taxi, VIP taxi.
I took Grab, so maybe it was more expensive.
Okay.
But it was yeah, could be. Jomtien is good. Hire a scooter for a month around $90. I don't think Kevin's scooter material.
Yeah, I just don't want to get my legs all fucked up when they bump into like a truck or a van or another vehicle. I kind of cherish my and I don't feel like killing the driver, stopping him when he bumps them. So I'd rather just be in the I've been walking quite a bit here by force.
Remember that first day when I met you? I kept trying to go slow, but no matter what I did, I kept zooming in front of you, and you hadn't gotten used to it yet. I think you were still kind of out of your mind from the long travel. It's tough to adjust for a few days.
Well, I need to get my bearings. Where I was kind of like in awe of Bangkok, and like I said, and then night was coming, and like with my bad right eye and everything, where I had my head injury, and night was coming, and I'm trying to get my equilibrium all set up and everything, because like I said, night walking is kind of living horrific for me, because I don't want to get my leg all twisted up and everything. But yeah, we had a great time together. I had a good time. I appreciate you taking me all over the place and treating me, sponsoring that night. And then when I got there, back to my hotel, you had a food basket sent to my hotel room. That was pretty cool. Like with all those food goodies from 7-Eleven. So that was pretty cool.
That was sort of what do we call that? Like a welcome aboard. I don't know, kind of like how they do it on a ship. If you go on a cruise, like I forgot what they call that, like gift basket or something.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I did that is because I know how it feels to go on a long 15, 16, 17-hour flight, and it is very disorienting when you first show up. I'm sure now you feel 1,000 times better than you did those first few days.
Well, I definitely feel a whole lot better. I definitely feel a whole lot better now. I mean, like I said, since I lost a lot of weight.
That's kind of the care package. I mean, Maximus, when he was there, and I'm only coming for a 2-hour flight or something, and he's coming from how long did it take you to get
30-hour flight from Anchorage, Seattle to Korea, from Korea to Bangkok.
Yeah, 30 hours and coach. You weren't in business class, right? You were just in a regular
No,
seat.
I was in the back of the plane. But Korean Airlines is a wonderful airlines, you guys. So those guys, and like I said, all these airlines, I had the wheelchair, and they all treated me excellently. Delta Airlines is a good airline, so they like I said, they all these people are very good people. Delta and United, very good airlines, I think.
Maximus, it was a waddle, just waddling that first time. But again, he came from 30 hours of trip time, and he was so disoriented. He had a cold. He was
I
Kevin
had
was
a
a
leg
total,
brace on my leg.
total disaster on the first when I met him. But as soon as we went there to Soy Cowboy and he was sitting down, next thing you know, there were two or three young chicks around him, and he was
I
taking
like
pictures.
that one, the black one that kept on groping me and stuff. I liked her.
Oh, she was adorable.
Yeah, yeah. I could take that one home.
Kevin sort of forgot that the old Ricky Drama adage: "You pay, you pay, you pay."
Oh man, I tell you, I got a new learning experience when I was in Pattaya. I knew about the bar fine, but I didn't know about you got to pay again after the bar fine. So that part was a learning experience.
Oh, he rang the bell. Yes, he did, Cheap Charlie.
Oh, who said? Yeah, I did ring.
Yeah,
I
he
think one. Well,
lived to
see,
regret it.
last month, I rang the bell in one night. I rang the bell, I think, 9 times. This was the beginning of the month. And I think I had too many drinks, and there was white people that was in the bar, and they were ringing the bell, and I thought maybe I would keep up with them, and fuck me. And
Well, let's say that.
they didn't buy drinks for everybody. They only bought drinks for in their group. They didn't buy drinks for the cook, for the like the bartender. Only a few girls they bought the drink. When I rang the bell, everybody drank. I mean, I'm talking about the bartender, the cooks, the waitresses. Everybody drank. These fuckers, these German people, they rang the bell and only their group drank. So there's a big difference from German and American bell ringers. Yeah, the American bell ringer was more expensive.
American bell ringer is just more gullible, I think. Um,
Well,
the third
yeah.
leg was partially activated, Maximus. He got it about halfway, and he is a living testimony to better living through chemistry. Oh,
Oh, you talk about me?
no, I'm just joking.
Yeah. Yeah, you. When I see you, bring your bag of tricks. I'll
I'm
talk to you
having
about that later.
to take you to because you can get everything over the counter there. You know that, right? Without even a prescription.
Well, yeah, but you know that, but like my medicines that I need to take like for my head, my knees, and my lower back, like gabapentin, meloxicam, and this stuff. They only give you like maybe 6 pills, and they cost maybe maybe 800 Thai baht. I mean, kind of expensive for only like a handful of pills. Compared to the U.S., I get like a 30-day supply. So
Yeah,
that part is kind of.
but who was paying for that 30-day supply?
Um, Towards the end, I had to do a copay.
Yeah, but you had the government. I mean, you were using. There's no government handouts in.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, he used
I'm just not
vitamin.
used.
He needs
I'm just
vitamin
not
D,
used.
C, and O. Huh?
Yeah, I'm just not used to like the small amounts, and the medicine are in mega doses. So I gotta cut the pill in half and do it that way because I can't do the full amount because like my meloxicam is supposed to be like 15 milligram and here it's 50 milligram, so I gotta cut it
Yeah.
into like pie size.
Medicaid. That's the one. Yeah. That's more diplomatic than how I was going to say it, which was welfare.
Uh,
But
yeah.
there's no Medicaid. No. But the nice thing is you don't have to go to the doctor every time you need some kind of pill. You can just go to the
Yeah, that
pharmacy.
that part's good.
Yeah.
You could even get what do you call it? Not the blue pill, but the generic kind.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Still a
Yeah.
little bit expensive though.
Cheap Charlie says Jomtien pharmacy is much cheaper, and Jomtien is also really nice. I like it over there. Did you go to Jomtien?
No,
Well, it's
I,
just
I
right
only
next
stayed in
to Pattaya.
I only stayed in Pattaya.
I mean, it's only like 15 minutes away on the bot bus.
Okay.
It's a nicer beach there, and it's cheap. It's really nice over there. I saw an Airbnb for like 300 a month over there, right next to the beach.
Now, are you guys gonna go back? Like, are you guys gonna go down to Pattaya, or you guys are just gonna stay here and then go to Cambodia?
Well, we'll
Or
probably
have you made up your mind?
go to Bangkok for sure. I don't think
Okay.
Pattaya is really kid friendly. I have 3 kids with me, so it's not.
Well, there's a lot of families that have bring their kids like out on the beach and stuff like that. But
Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about that. But then probably going to go from there to Kuala Lumpur, and then and Penang, and then either Cambodia or Vietnam.
yeah,
Bus from James, Jomtien, and Pattaya and back. Yeah, the bot bus is phenomenal. You took the bot bus, right? You learned
many
how to do
times.
that.
Yeah.
That's the best thing going, man. Anywhere in the world,
Well, yeah,
just
just like doing a jeepney.
yeah, but you can stand up. I mean, jeepney. I took a jeepney the other day, and do you remember the jeepneys in Iloilo? They're like
Well,
really long.
the
And
old jeepney or the new jeepney. The new jeepney is lower than the old jeepney.
well, it's really low. It's like half the
Yeah,
height of the bot bus.
yeah. And I
And I
refuse to go in the front of the jeepney. I get in, I slap the guy on the ass, tell him to scoot over, and I sit there by the door. I'm not gonna walk all the way through. Fuck that. I just tell him to scoot over. Fuck that. I just move. Or if you don't move, I just scoot my ass in. Hey, what are you gonna do? Some little kid, I mean, some little person, I mean, or I just hang on the door, on the side, stand up and ride it.
I just use Grab. Yeah, you know where was SM open when you lived there?
Yeah, you're talking about SM City, the big one.
The
Well,
big one.
there's SM City where you live. No, there's SM City, but by the highway, and then there's SM downtown in Iloilo.
I'm talking about the newest one. The one
No,
that's the big
no,
one.
no. I only know the one next to the highway, and then the one downtown.
I live near Airport Road, and so the old airport, and
Yeah, I know.
all that new development over there, and then you just kind of go around the corner, and then you go up a ways, and then you're at the SM. Like 5 minute drive. You could walk it in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, everything has changed since I've been gone. So it's a new Iloilo, tell you the truth.
Well, every place out there where I'm at, it looks like none of the buildings have been there more than a few years. And there's about 10 or 12 big buildings that are being constructed right now as well in that same neighborhood. So I think you'd be really surprised if you saw it. I certainly am surprised when I saw it.
They just finished the bus terminal going to Boracay when I left.
Wow. I think you'd be totally shocked if you saw the development that's going on there. Ironically, though, there's very few foreigners there. It's mostly just Filipinos. There's not nearly as many foreigners there as there is in Cebu or Boracay.
Well, that's good.
Well, they're making it work somehow.
Well, again, that Iloilo is a school-bound place for maritime and nursing school for university.
Yeah. Well, it's really cool there too because they don't have hardly any traffic, and
Yeah, the streets are very good built.
it's clean. Yeah. But we were living in Boracay for 6 months. I do miss that. I'll certainly want to go back there during the summer months. It got a little cold there. It was raining all the time. And so that's kind of why we did the move. But definitely we loved living in Boracay. It's not as kid friendly though as Iloilo.
You like Iloilo, the food, the atmosphere.
Yep. I like Boracay better, but my kids like Iloilo better.
Good.
There's a lot to do for kids there. They're involved in everything, gymnastics and all kinds of other stuff locally. So you don't have a lot of the same opportunities, in Boracay as you do in a major city like that. Did they have the Esplanade there when you were living there?
Not that I know of.
That's
There's a German restaurant in Iloilo. Did you guys ever go to a German restaurant in Iloilo? Next to the big Catholic cathedral by the plaza.
No, I can't say that we did. No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say go check it out. It's a famous place. Martin and Helen owned it, but they got divorced, and now Helen owns it.
Well, which cathedral are you talking about?
The one by the plaza. Um, um, it's the one with the baby Jesus, and they say it grows. I forgot the name of it. It's the main plaza in Iloilo.
Is that Gero Plaza?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Herald Plaza.
Harrow.
Yeah.
I like it there, man. Harrow Plaza's really cool.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, like a giant courtyard.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm
Time is five more minutes. I'm gonna get off because it'll be an hour and 50 minutes.
Okay. Well, I will listen to your last 5 minutes, but I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Well, 2 days from now,
Well,
I guess.
well, tomorrow is Tuesday, so you
Uh-huh.
guys gonna get in there like midnight tomorrow. So more or less Wednesday, like Wednesday morning, just
Yeah.
come and get me for breakfast.
Okay. All righty.
Go have breakfast or brunch.
All right. We'll do that.
You in the Ponderosa. So everybody is gonna be there then. I take it.
Yep. I mean,
Cool.
hopefully that there's no hiccups in immigration.
Shouldn't be.
Barring that horrible possibility, we we'll be there. Hopefully
Yeah.
that happened. I say that because there's so many people that get offloaded for every little reason, and hopefully that doesn't happen. But
Well,
I've seen,
everybody has all their papers and like,
yeah, we
right?
do. Yep.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be smooth sailing.
Yeah, and now you have my phone number.
Well, if you know, the best thing to do is to download the app Signal. That is the most secure, easiest to use, best thing. That's what we've been using because I have had nothing. People disappear. Your name disappeared. I told Billy Jack to tell you if you were blocked, if I was blocked.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Oh, I don't know. I've lost. I lost the account one time. Got it back. I've had to
Well,
reinstall it.
I get your like when you talk to me when you like my pictures and you make a comment, I get that. So evidently you're not blocked because
Oh,
when you make a comment on my pictures and
yeah, that's on the
you know
main Facebook app, but on the Messenger thing, everyone's gone for the most part, except for ET
huh,
is the only one. So I've kind of gotten rid of it. I really don't use it anymore. I'll show you when I see
okay,
what I
huh.
so
Well, yeah, you got to show me what you're talking about
I will.
tomorrow.
I will. I will.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right.
my friend. It was nice talking to you again, and
You too.
hook up with you in a day or so, and
Okay. Very cool.
everything is good.
All
Thank
righty.
you for coaxing me because Big E, I talked to Big E on the phone earlier, and we just came back from dinner, and there was a problem with the family, and I'm gonna have to go to the Chiang Mai, the city, and relocate, and then I'm gonna hook up with Big E and his entourage and see what happens. So
And
another
we might, if Ricky's still in Bangkok, we might all meet up with him down there too, if he's still around. If we all meet in
cool.
Bangkok, that would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, we all can move. Yeah, I'll follow you guys.
Awesome. All right, sir. We'll talk to you soon.
Lot of plans, but yeah, I only have 4 bags. I mean, I don't have
Uh,
10
Chihuahua. All right, we'll see how it goes.
bags.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later on. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Like to thank Big E. Like to thank Popeye for coming out and hanging out with us. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out and hanging out with us. You guys have a good week. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what's going to happen. Live life to the fullest. Because, again, life is short and you have to enjoy what you have. Treat people good and they will treat you back the same way you treat them. Don't fuck over the people that are nice to you. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'll talk to you possible Wednesday when I hook up with Big E, we'll have a show. Never know. Again, have a good attitude. Don't fuck your friends over. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you all later on. Thank you for hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Peace. Thank you, Doug, for um, letting me hang out with you guys for what 2 weeks now, and your wife. Thank you guys for treating me very well. I'll talk to you guys later on. Peace.